Hello, my name is Silvia Aguilar. I am going to share. My name is Silvia Aguilar. I am a visually impaired person, and I'm going to share the initial user test of Page Builder, the toolbox of Page Builder, with NVDA as the screen reader and Google Chrome as the browser. So I will go to the page.
Toolbox page,
Press Control Home to go to the beginning of the page, and then press Insert F7 to pull
DC's
out.
Activar. No Volvera Preguntar, Activar button 1 of, Canceller button 2 of, Toolbar.
Sorry.
Menus, Nueva, Toolbar.
I'm sorry, it's, I'll press F6.
Tab Control. Contender de la Barreda Inform, Toolbox Page Builder, Heading Level 3 Styles.
Okay, so, and then Insert F7.
Elements List Dialog.
Shift Tab.
Type, Grouping. Links Radio button.
To check that I am checking the links list and pulling out the links list. Press Tab
Tree View
and start navigating through the list by pressing down arrow. And apparently I don't have any links. So press Shift Tab.
Grouping.
And down arrow once.
Headings Radio button.
And see what headings do I have here. Press Tab.
Tree View. Level 0 Properties. Level 1 Styles 1 of 8.
Okay, I have properties, and I have 8 things belonging to properties, which is styles.
Header 2 of 8 Level 1.
Header.
Intro Section 3 of 8 Level 1. Features Section 1 4 of 8 Level 1. Features Section 2 5 of 8 Level 1. Features Section 3 6 of 8. Highlight Section 7 of 8 Level 1. Footer 8 of 8 Level 1. Level 0 Toolbox Page Builder Expanded 2 of 2. Level 1 Quickly Build Research Based. Durable Web Experiences Expanded 1 of 1. Level 2 Default Feature Heading 1 of 4. Level 1 Quickly Build Research Based.
Okay, this is to build research-based web experiences.
Level 2 Default Feature Heading 1 of 4.
Default Feature.
Default Feature Heading 2 of 4 Level 2.
I don't know what's the difference between these two, and I wouldn't understand, or I don't understand actually what default feature means.
Default Feature Heading 3 of 4 Level 2. Default Highlight Heading 4 of 4 Level 2. Default.
Okay, so I will press Escape to go out from
Toolbox
this
Page
list,
Build.
and then start navigating, pressing Tab.
Heading Font Family Combo Box Helvetica Arial Collapsed.
Okay, I have 3 family fonts to choose from, which is this one.
Times New Roman.
Times New Roman.
Courier New.
And
Arial Black.
Arial Black.
Courier New. Times New.
I will choose Times New Roman and then press Tab.
Clickable 0 red 0 green 0 blue.
I suppose that you can give here the values of color.
Heading Level 3 Header. Clickable 0 red 0 green 0 blue.
And if I press Enter here to make a click.
Circulo chromatico.
This is a chromatic circle and
X, 1, Y, 136.
I press left arrow.
X, 2, Y, 136.
The X, which is green, is in 2, and the next color is 136. And if I press Tab,
Cuentigatus button.
this is a droplet.
Control Deslizant de Matai Slider 0. Canal Rojo 0. Canal Verde 0.
I have the red here. I understand that's the red.
1, 2,
Of course, I won't be able to see the color and not to have a good ability of this, but I can press right arrow and start
3.
increasing the values of red, green, and blue.
Canal Rojo edit selected 0.
But I said
Control deslizant de Matai slider 3. Cuentagadas but Control deslizant de Matai. Canal Rojo edit selected 0.
and the red, it's in 0 here.
Blank. Canal Verde edit selected 0.
In the green we have 0 here.
Canal Azul edit selected 0.
And 0 in the blue one, but I don't know how the previous values correspond to this, which are red, green, and blue.
Botón de selección de formato spin button 1.
Okay, and then we have the format button, and if I press down arrow,
2. 3.
but I don't know if this is pixels, dots, or points, or
2.
what
3.
measure do we have here. Press tab.
Circulo chromatico circulo. Cuentagadas but Control deslizant de Matai slide.
I'm trapped in the color adjustment, so I have to press escape to go
Valor
out from
hexadecimal
this.
de color edit 000. Botón. Valor hexadecimal de color 00.
Okay, I have the 6 value color.
Toolbox page spelling error builder. H1 text.
Okay.
Heading level 3 header. Clickable 0 red 0 green 0 blue. Heading level 3 head.
Then I have a header and
H1 text.
Apparently this is an H1 text, and if I press
H1 text edit toolbox page spelling error builder.
Press tab, I will write my first web page. Press tab.
Page. Button text edit selected primary button.
And I would assume that this is a paragraph under the heading level 1. So this is
unselected. This
is my first time I build a web page with this toolbox. And then if I press tab,
box. H2 text edit selected quickly build research based, durable web experiences.
I have an H2 text, and I would say personal
unselected.
information.
Personal.
Then press tab.
Information. Paragraph text edit selected backhand index pointing left. I
was born
in
Mexico City some decades ago.
Space.
I am the third
of
3 children.
Space.
Tab.
Button text edit selected secondary button.
I would assume that this is also another paragraph. My parents.
Unselected. My
parents
are both
Mexican, but
my
grandparent from my mother's side are Polish. Then tab.
Polish. H3 text edit selected default feature heading.
Let's see. What can I write here? My siblings. My siblings.
Iblings. H3 text edit selected my iblings. Spelling Y. M. M. Y. Out of spelling error. B. I. Out of spelling B. I. B. L. I. N. G. S. L. B. I. B. I. Out of spelling error. S. Space. S. B. L. I. N. G. S. Out of spelling error blank. Paragraph text edit selected default paragraph.
And if I write here, I have a brother and a sister.
Space.
My brother is 8 years older. And my sister 7. Period.
H3 text edit selected default feature heading.
And then another H3. What can I do? How can I write here? But I'm wondering what if I want to add another heading level 2 text?
Paragraph text edit H3 text edit selected default feature heading. Paragraph H3 text edit select button text edit select paragraph text edit H2 text edit selected personal information.
And if I press escape here,
paragraph text edit personal spelling error information. H2 text edit personal spelling error.
I wouldn't know how to add another heading level 2 text and a paragraph under it and another. If I want to have one or more level 2 headings, I would know what to do. So let's press tab several times.
Button H3 text paragraph text H3 text paragraph text H3 text paragraph text H3 text paragraph text button text edit selected secondary button.
Text secondary. I wouldn't know. I don't understand what's secondary referring to. And let's see, this is an example.
Unselected.
This is an example of secondary text. And then tab.
H3 text edit select.
Again, another H3 text.
Export button.
Export.
Banner landmark. This is my first time I build a web page with this toolbox button.
Okay, I have a banner here.
My parents are both Mexican, but my grandparents from my mother's side are Polish button.
This is another text.
I was born in Mexico's heading level 2 personal information.
Okay, if I start navigating here by tab, it just reads me, I think, the paragraphs. But if I press up arrow.
Banner land, heading level 1 my first web page toolbox page builder.
Okay, this is the first heading.
Button this is my first time I build a heading level 2 personal information. I was born in Mexico City some decades ago. Button my parents are both Mexican, but my grandparents from my mother's side are Polish.
But what's confusing for me is that this is linked to buttons. I think they are not plain paragraphs. So
heading level 3 my siblings.
But the hierarchy of the information is well done.
I have a brother and a heading level 3 default feature heading.
I don't know what does it default feature heading, and it's a level 3 heading.
Default paragraph. Heading level 3 default feature heading. Default paragraph. Heading level 3 default.
Okay, these are the empty headings and the empty default paragraphs.
Button. This is an example of secondary text. Default paragraph. Button. This.
What is a little bit confusing is that these come into buttons.
Content info landmark made with raised fist by Science Design.
Okay, and then if I press Shift Tab.
This is my parents' banner landmark. This is my first time. Export button. H3 text. Export button.
And if I do export this text, export.
Este diálogo no está enfocado en este momento. Press Iona Alt Mayúsculas A para enfocar este diálogo.
Okay, I will press Shift Alt so that I can focus on the dialogue.
Español, España, Internacional.
Oh. But as this is a default key combination of the Windows system to change keyboards, the language of the keyboard, it doesn't respond.
Banner landmark. This is my first. Export button.
Export. Then let's see if in my downloads I have the
Escritor.
The exportation.
Descargas. 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 Hoi grouping Hoi. Index. 3. Hoi grouping expanded. Index.
I have an index here, which I suppose it's the HTML code.
Copiar can quarter T cambiar. I
pressed right click or applications key.
Compartir C4 eliminar L elemento emergente window. Abrir A enter 1 of 11.
This is open.
Abrir con collapsed B2 of 11. Element.
And I press right arrow.
Google Chrome, Firefox, Google, Microsoft Edge 3 of 6.
Microsoft Edge.
Visual Studio Code 4 of 6. Google Chrome 2 of 6.
Let's open it with Google Chrome. And I think
traducer esta banner landmark
of this.
Heading level 2 personal information. I was born in heading banner landmark button. This is my first time I build a web page with this toolbox.
Okay, this comes within a banner.
Heading level 1 my first web page tool button. Heading level 2 personal information. I was born in button. My parents are both.
The second paragraph comes into a button, but I wouldn't know then how to add another paragraph under the heading level 2, the heading level 2 heading. Excuse me for being redundant.
Heading level 3 my siblings.
And then my siblings, and if I press down arrow.
I have a brother and a sister.
This is the first paragraph.
Heading level 3 default feature heading.
And then this comes into default feature heading.
Heading level 3 default feature heading.
This come into default. So it's a little bit confusing when the headings are placed here within buttons and the paragraphs too, and I wouldn't know how to add more paragraphs under the level 2 or 3 heading, and I wouldn't know how to add a level 3 heading, one more level 2 or level 3 heading. So, but it's more or less like what 60 or 70% understandable how to build a page with this toolbox. Thank you very much. I thank you for your attention. My name is Silvia Aguilar. I am a visually impaired person.
Descargas row 1 column 2 controls the reunion depend